Hello! Before I start this video, I wanted to apologize for not uploading for a while, or as frequently as I used to. School has been very busy and I found it hard to find free time. My goal with this channel is to improve with every video I make, even if it's just slightly, and if I were to keep up with the schedule I had, what's the opposite of improve? Get worse? Yeah. I don't want to be, having less quality in my videos just to get them out faster, so unfortunately my schedule is gone, and I will try to get videos out whenever I can, but I can't make any promises on when the next video will be. On with the video! If you're an artist, you've probably heard of art block. If not, art block is basically a lack of ideas or inspiration. This sort of thing can happen with any activity incorporating creativity, really. Writers often get writer's block when they're working on their stories. YouTubers often can't think of video ideas, and songwriters often have a hard time thinking of lyrics. But with artists, we get art block, which is when you're sitting staring at a blank piece of paper with no motivation. It's like the creative part of your mind goes on break and doesn't say when it's gonna be back. Now, I don't have a cure for art block, unfortunately. I can't make it disappear, but I've got a few ideas that will hopefully inspire you when you find yourself in an art block, because they're what have helped me. Keep in mind, I will be referring to drawing because that's what I do, but if you paint or use a different medium, these will probably still work. Something I hate is when I'm out somewhere and I come up with a cool idea for a drawing, but I can't draw at that moment. This also happens when I'm in bed trying to fall asleep. If you ever think of a cool idea when paper isn't handy, write it down. Take out your phone and make a note of it. Write it on a sticky note. Do something so when you do have time to draw, you'll have your idea there for you. This also works with other things as well, like story ideas, song ideas, video ideas, whatever you're into. This next idea isn't entirely my own original idea, but I thought it was cool and wanted to share it. On Instagram, there's this artist I follow called Parallel, with a 0 in there. She is a good artist, by the way, I like her, and she hosted an art contest where you had to create a character out of a mood board that she provided. I loved this concept and decided to find my own mood boards to create characters out of. I even asked people on Instagram to send me mood boards that they liked that they wanted me to create a character out of. I mean, only one person sent me something, but it was still that one person. I liked the mood board they sent, so it was good. This is great because you can look at different mood boards that you find aesthetically pleasing or make your own. Then try creating an original character based off the pictures. Similarly to the previous idea, try creating a character based off different things you see. There's basics like creating a fire elemental if you've been by a campfire, or an ice queen in the winter, but try thinking outside of the box. Like, what if a human was crossed with a tree, or clouds, or, okay, I'm sure all these have been done before, but just look outside or around you and see what you could possibly turn into your own character. Go outside, or if you don't want to, because it's either raining or cold like it is where I am, because, it's basically winter. Search up pictures of the outside and do some landscape. This is good practice for drawing backgrounds as well as still life and putting together from real life to your style. Also, being outside might help inspire you to create something entirely different, which is great. When I have art block, I usually end up forcing myself to draw something which ends up being the same sort of thing I always draw, but with less creativity and it's more bland, like just some random girl character. Add demon horns on them, it's done. But it's not really it just doesn't have much of a character to it. It's just so bland because I don't have any inspiration or know what to do. So instead of doing that, I've been trying to use this different method. Now, you may not like this one as much, but it is very beneficial. Try doing whatever you hate drawing or you're bad at. I know that this might not sound like something you want to do because you don't like drawing it, but it is a good challenge. Like, if you're not good at drawing hands, dedicate a page to different hand poses. Don't like drawing backgrounds? Try making one with lots of detail. Or if you're bad at color or shading, just focus on that one thing that you need to improve on. Force yourself to leave your comfort zone. Not only does this help you improve, but you can use photos to reference or even copy, so you don't have to think of a whole new idea. This is especially good for anatomy because it will help you understand it better. If you're just sitting at your desk staring at a blank piece of paper, look around and draw an object around you and try making it as realistic as possible. Add shading, understand where the light is coming from. This is always a good idea because you're interpreting something from real life and recreating it, which is a good skill to have as an artist. And an animator for that matter. Try out a different style. Look at other artists' styles and try experimenting. Take 2 of your favorite characters and combine them. Experiment with different colors and characteristics of each of them. Whose hair are you going to use? Imagine, well, depending on who the characters are, imagine that these 2 characters had a child. What would they look like? Even if you don't ship them or they don't seem to fit together, it's a good way to create a new character while taking characteristics from existing characters. Now, I've only ever really done this once, but I figured I'd add it in there because it is still a cool idea if you seem to be interested. This idea might not apply to everyone, but I'm in grade 11 and planning on going to an art college. It's Sheridan, if any of you guys have heard of that. And recently I was researching about the portfolio I'll need to submit as a part of my application and realized anatomy is a big part of that, and it made me realize that I really need to step it up because I cannot do anatomy. So if you're also looking to apply to an art college, find out if you need a portfolio and check it out early so you can work on improving in any sections that you're not good at, so when the time comes to make it, you will be better. If you've been drawing for a while non-stop and have run out of ideas or no longer feel motivated, take a break. Do something else you enjoy, because sometimes the best ideas come to you while you're not just sitting at a desk trying to come up with one. Doodle. Try filling an entire page with tiny doodles. They don't have to be good or overly creative ideas, but you're still doing something. You can do more of a Zen, henna style, or just random objects or characters. It's all up to you. You don't have to finish this all in one setting either. You can do a few and then come back later. No one says you have to start and finish something all in one sitting. Try finding an art contest somewhere you want to enter. That way you have a theme and know what to draw. Also, as you may have noticed, I am trying out new character design different from my usual three-eyed self, so that's why I look a bit different in my video. Please let me know what you guys think of this, because if you hate it, then I may go back to my other design, but I just want to try out something a bit new. Alright, I think that's it for today. I hope this helped inspire you, at least a little bit. Have an amazing day. Bye! Don't forget to let me know which character you like better in the comments, and let me know why you like which character you do, because I want to know what you think. Also, I'm sorry again for not having a proper schedule. I hope that I'll get another video out before Christmas, but I can't make any promises.